you doing, peeps? It's Plod or Not to Plod. Just coming up to my next location, which is Kingston upon Thames. So, and I started off around here and not the front, purely because there was a lot of people in the front reception. So, yeah, I just sort of see if anything happens and if people engage. That's what I shall do. That's what you got there. Let's see if he has another look round. Whether or not he'll keep walking. So far so good, he's just kept walking. So as we know, been here before, so a very small yard at the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of put the actual tripod up a bit and just see if I can get a downwards angle of the actual yard. Okay, so bear with me. So I don't know how much of that it got, but I will have a look a bit later and see how it came out. So, held on by a bit of tape, it looks like. You can see here, so this looks like the actual power box, and you can see there that they've actually got the lock, I believe, for the electrics for the gate here. And they'd only have that lock on there if those locks were busted, and that lock is currently open. That makes an awful lot of sense. So yeah, so I'll just sort of see what's happening, see what's what, and go from there. Alright, so what I'll do, peeps, is I'll come back to you shortly. So you can see there, took one look at the camera and off they go. Right, they just went darting out. So that tells you, they see a camera, how paranoid they are of a camera. So, and that is what sort of makes me laugh. Now you can see just here, what you got is you got a white line there, it goes along there, that sort of says to do with cars and what the actual road is. Not very good impression if he's an actual copper riding a short scooter with just shorts on. So it's pointless them in the jacket if you've just got their skin showing, mate. Another one that's paranoid of a camera. So, off he scuttles. That's not bad. I've sort of made 3 scuttle offs, which I weren't expecting that to sort of happen. So, don't know whether or not the Met had actually lost its bottle. So
you alright, mate?
I'm good.
What are you up to?
Well, who are you?
I'm a police officer.
Okay, and what's your shoulder number then?
1208 Southwest.
Okay, and are you stationed here?
I'm stationed here.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just asking you what you're up to.
What do I need to explain?
Yeah, you do. You're outside the police
I
station.
don't need to explain anything.
Recording.
Yeah, and is that breaking the law?
I'm just asking you what you're doing.
No. And I said, do I have to explain? And you said yes, and I said no, I don't.
I'd like to know what you're up to. That's
well, what you would like to know and what I have to tell you are 2 different things completely.
Okay. So
2 different things.
Tell me what you're doing here.
Why would I need to?
How long are you going to be staying here for?
Makes no difference.
Okay, so you're just going to be argumentative with me, right?
I'm not being argumentative. I'm answering your. Am I answering your question? Yes or no?
No, you're not. Just being difficult, aren't you?
No, I gave you an answer and you didn't like the answer. That's what the problem is. You didn't like the answer in which you were given. If you don't like the answer, don't ask a question at all. I'm not getting in there, mate. I'm not going in there. Don't tell me what to do, okay? I'm not going into any restricted area. What a bellend. There, you can see there, they will ask you questions, and because you won't answer their questions in a direct way, they will say that you're being argumentative, okay? So you're argumentative purely because you don't need to explain yourself, and because you don't need to explain yourself and you give them another answer to what they don't want, they don't like it, and that's their problem, not mine. I don't need to explain. So this was the one that went running off. Okay. Fun? He was the one that went running off at first. like 125. So, and he reckons he's going to get someone. So, yeah, I just think it's a little bit crazy that they feel that they can sort of go blah de blah de blah. And I'm not fussed whether or not you want to go blah de blah de blah. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. So it's that simple. And I bet you he doesn't even come back out. So he might probably go in. He might probably get a spanking by a sergeant or inspector. Right, say yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, and then off he'll go out the front. So, but yeah, I don't need to explain. So what I do, guys, is let's just see what happens. Okay, I'll hold it there for now and I'll come back to you. Another one come in.
What YouTube channel?
Pardon?
What YouTube channel? Just so I can find myself.
I didn't say it was a YouTube channel.
Ah, just filming for the fun of it. Oh, fantastic. Great hobby, mate. Hope you have a great day.
And you. Well, it's your mates that are running scared, mate. They see a camera and they run scared. And that's their problem, not mine. So, this is the meatheads who was out here a moment ago. So, and let's just watch how we here trot on. So,
You crack on, mate, if that's what you enjoy.
well, you crack on as well, mate. Learn your job before you approach members of the public then. Yeah? It's that simple. Learn your job, there won't be a problem. So, he's gone in, he's been spanked by his sergeant. You can tell he's come out like a little boy, okay, that's just been told off. If he does identify himself as a boy, who knows, okay. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what's what. This was the one that went in before.
This must be like train spotting for you. There's not much going on here.
Well, what makes you think that?
Because it's an empty police station, really.
Well, are you an officer?
Are you an officer?
Well, I'm
I've
asking
just
you.
come out of there. Could be staff.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, are you an officer?
Yeah, I'm an officer.
Okay, you are. Okay, right. Because you're in plain clothes and you have said yes, okay. Would you mind just showing me your warrant card?
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
So you're refusing to
Yeah,
identify.
absolutely.
Okay, what's your shoulder
I have
number?
no reason to.
What's your shoulder number?
Just engaging with you.
Well,
Being
because
very
you've
thorough.
actually engaged with me,
No, no.
I'm entitled to know who I'm
Okay.
talking to.
I'm entitled to know who I'm talking to.
No, you're not.
Have a good day.
Okay, it's your policy, not mine.
See you later.
Okay, so don't worry, you will be getting reported for that. Okay, learn your job, don't be a turd, yeah?
Have a good day.
Don't be a turd. Okay, that shows you how people and how they are. If they want to engage with the public are entitled to know who they're talking to. They're entitled to know who they're talking to. And if you're not going to identify, then don't speak to the public. How much easier is it to actually understand that? It's like, for somebody not identifying, yeah, you can't sue, but you can actually report them for not following what their procedure is. Okay, that's it. Okay, so yeah, let's just see what's what and how it goes. So what I do, guys, is I'm just going to take a walk around the other way, see if anything else happens. I did come from that way to start with, but I'll walk around this way, just see what's what, and see whether or not anything does actually happen, see whether or not there is any other engagement, and let's see whether or not I can engage with somebody that's not afraid to identify themselves for their job if they speak to the public. If you speak to me, I'm entitled to know who I'm speaking to. If you don't want to say who you are, then don't address the public. And you can't be no more straightforward than that. You really can't be. You can't be any more straightforward.
Thanks for filming.
And off she goes wandering around the front. She goes, he's filming. Yes, I am filming. So, yeah, so every time I say that I'm gonna sort of move on, then I'm good, thank you. Pardon? Well, who are you? Okay, and what's your shoulder number?
That's irrelevant. I've just asked.
Well, no, I've asked you, you're in plain clothes, it's your policy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've
that
shown
if
you
you're
my
in plain
work
clothes,
card,
yeah,
yeah.
and I've asked you for your shoulder number.
Yeah, and I want to know why you're recording.
Well,
a
what you
police
want to
station.
know, I'm asking you what your shoulder number is so I know who I'm talking to.
I want to know why you're.
Well, what
recording
you
a police
want to
station.
know and what
I
I'll
should
tell
go and get
you
my
is
uniformed colleagues.
go
then, shall
for
I?
your
I'll
life.
Go and get them.
Okay? Learn your job first before you start making and trying to actually threaten people that you're going to bring officers out.
I'm going to get my colleagues.
Go for it. Okay, learn your job first. Yeah, you're going to go in there now and get a spanking by your sergeant or inspector and you won't come back out. Okay, don't cry. She wants to know. If she's not going to identify, okay, fully. Alright, yeah, she flashed her warrant card quickly, but she didn't want to give me her shoulder number. So, and if she wants to threaten people, well, let's see. And as I said, it'll be just like the other one, nothing will happen. I think you can just turn around and go to people, I want to know. Well, what you want to know and what you have to know is different. So you can see my answers are just, I'm just finishing it before it sort of goes any further. Then if they want to take it further, then that's down to them. So, but this is what happens where they think that they can just threaten people. Okay, so she's going to go and get uniform. Get uniform. Right guys, what I do is, as I said, I'm not expecting her back out, okay, at all. So what I do is I'll just sort of hold it here for now and see if anything else happens, and then I will, as what I was going to do, make my way round the side and sort of round to the front and see what's what. But as I said, I'm not expecting her back out, and I'm not expecting any uniform out either. So, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I think I've given her long enough, so she doesn't seem that she's coming out or any uniform are coming out, which I did say. But when you get threatened that uniform are going to come, I'll stick around and sort of see what's what. And of course, nothing happens. So yeah, so I'll take a little wander around, and if anything happens as I wander around, I've got the film rolling. But then if not, I just see what's what. Now I do believe that this first point here is just the Great Wall that runs all the way down. I don't believe that there are any actual parts along here, but then when we turn and we go down the other side, then yes, you then do have the main building. So, and this was the way that that one on the bike went when she was scuttling down, and as I said, she most probably scarpered into the actual front. So here's the plod, you can tell that. And then you got
I played it in the allotment. Very painful.
this is the main entrance here. So I don't know if there's anybody in there. There's no one in there, and I'll sort of just pop in, but there are people in there, so I won't bother. And then as we come round, one thing that I did notice, what you've got here is, you can see you've got one marked police vehicle here, and then I believe that that white one is an unmarked vehicle. Now you can see there's your marks, and yes, okay, it is an unmarked vehicle. So there's the reg of the unmarked vehicle, and just so people are aware, there's your actual police service logbook again that they've got to fill in. So now from here, if I just come to here, what you see is, you can see here that it's on the road, they're not on the pavement, but what they are, okay, it's very, very clear. It says buses only in this section. So I'm just going to see if I can actually get a shot in the shades with it. Okay, you can see there, buses only. So you got that car and you got that car there. So should they be there? No, they shouldn't. And this is what a lot of the issues are surrounding. They just believe that they are a law unto themselves and they can do whatever they like. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll hold it there, and I will see you on the next one. Alright, be good peeps.